Good morning, all my lovelies. Yes, it is morning. You'll notice against my backdrop that the sun is shining in. It is a beautiful and God bless morning. Today I am coming to you with another round of primer wars. Last round we had MAC Paint Pot up against Urban Decay Primer Potion, and MAC Paint Pot came out the victorious primer. Today MAC is going to go up against L'Oreal Decrease. I've never used this L'Oreal Decrease before, so I'm really looking forward to finding out how it's going to do today in my classroom, especially since I have no AC in my classroom. I'm going into two palettes today. The first one is going to be the BH Cosmetics 120 palette. I still haven't numbered it, but there is a really nice and light purple color right here. So I'm going to use that as my lid color. And for my contour and deepening of the color, I'm going to go into my Coastal Scents palette. And there's a very dark purple color that I really like. Now, we're already familiar with the paint pot. I told you last time that it was hard to put on. It made my skin pull, and I didn't really like that. If you're in a rush, this is not a primer that you want to use. But as I started using the paint pot more often, if you just twirl your finger around in there and let the warmth from your finger transfer over to the product, it becomes just a little easier to put on. It becomes a little smoother. So you'll notice that it's really not dragging as much as it used to. Now, as the warmth of your finger starts to recede from the product, that's when it starts pulling again. Now, L'Oreal Decrease. As soon as I open it, it reminds me of Urban Decay. This is Urban Decay on this side. This is L'Oreal Decrease. So it seems that maybe the Urban Decay is a little lighter than the Decrease, but the Decrease is supposed to be good for all skin tones. Let me put the Urban Decay away because unfortunately he's no longer in the running to becoming America's next top primer. So I'm going to apply this to my eye. This is surprising because I figure since it was similar to Urban Decay Primer Potion, it would apply the same as Urban Decay Primer Potion, but there's a little drag. It's not that easy, or it's not as easy to put it on. It's definitely easier than the paint pot though. On the paint pot side, it's very smooth. It's going on very smoothly. I love it. But this is something that we noticed for the last application, or the last primer war. Decrease side, I'm noticing a very slight drag, but as I get most of the product on my eyelid, it's disappearing and now it's going on smoothly. Okay, so I placed the two colors that I'm going to be using, the main colors of my look today, and I'm going to go ahead, finish all the rest of my makeup, and come back to you. So stay tuned. Alright ladies, so please remember, on this side I have my MAC Paint Pot, and on this side I have the L'Oreal Decrease. And again, I'll be back later this evening. Everybody have a wonderful day, stay blessed, and be beautiful. I'll be back with the blueprint. Hey YouTube, it is Lo. I am back. The time is now around 10:15 in the evening, and I'm getting ready to hop in the shower and take it down for the evening. Today went to school and it was very warm. I didn't sweat, but it was warm, so my makeup did have something to stand up against. When I got home, I primarily relaxed until I started searching for a book that I couldn't find for about 20 minutes. I ended up pulling my bed away from the wall and did work up a good sweat. So I was pretty happy about that, being that with my first primer war, I did work up a sweat, and so I wanted to see in this war how the L'Oreal, which is on this eye, the L'Oreal decrease, would fare against, you know, the exertion. So, in looking at them, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that MAC has won the battle again. And I have to admit that I'm a bit disappointed, but I kind of figured that that would be the case because on the package for L'Oreal Decrease, it says plainly that it prevents creasing for 8 hours. So this thing is only good for 8 hours. Looking at it, and I think it's pretty plain to see that my makeup here is still a little bit dark, maybe not as vibrant as it was when I first put it on this morning, but you can still see the makeup here with the paint pot, and then over here it's been washed out. You can't even see what I put. The deepening, I think I put a little bit of black up here. No, the dark purple I put up here, and then oh, my eyelid is completely, look at the difference between the two. This eyelid seems to be a little bit lighter than this eyelid. So yeah, MAC wins again. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Enjoy your sleep. Be rested. Stay beautiful. Be beautiful. And on to the next Prime War. Thanks for watching. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. That's the blueprint. Good night.